Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyesonpodium podcast, and I think we live.
Did you just waste your time and say that?
I think we
That whole
live.
spiel? Yeah, we live.
We are live, baby. We are live. Look, we don't know how to do this. We figuring it out as we go along, but this is episode 61.
Damn.
61 piece.
Episode 61. We got a lot to get into. We got a lot to talk about. You know, I'll just save the pleasantries for later. I'm here with my bros.
Stop calling me your brother on live. Don't call me that.
Whatever. Cue the theme music.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go jump a ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. Yeah. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. Yeah. Look.
It happened.
What?
James
What?
Harden. He's a Clipper.
Oh,
It
yeah.
finally happened.
Finally.
Oh no. We're gonna take James Harden name out of the. We're gonna take our name out of consideration for James Harden. Yeah, right. Yeah,
A
right.
lot of back and forth.
A lot of back and forth. I mean, I'm excited. I mean,
Right.
before I go about how I feel about it, you know, I like to start with you guys. Chris, how do you feel about this James Harden being a Clipper? What were your initial thoughts?
I mean, my initial thought was I figured it was going to happen eventually. I feel like all signs were pointing towards it, with being that Harden was away from the team. Harden rejoined the team, but Harden wasn't allowed to, Harden still wasn't playing. I felt like something was about to be in the works. It had to happen soon. I knew that he wasn't just going to sit out and just continue to take fines or be penalized for not playing. So I figured something had to be in the works. So I wasn't too shocked. So I was just surprised it happened while I was sleeping. That was the biggest shocker to me. I had to wake up. It happened like 1, 2 a.m.
Right.
So that was the biggest shock to me. But I mean, for the Clippers, I mean, it's a very now you star studded.
Yes.
Right? You already star studded, but now it's championship or bust for the Clippers. You have James Harden at the 1. I love it. James Harden has fit into that facilitating role now.
Mm-hmm.
In these last couple of years, he's sacrificed on the scoring and has focused on trying to. He still scores, but he cut down a little bit and focused on the distributing of the ball. So I feel like that will work. Having Russ at the 2, now he could be a little more off the ball. You don't want to have to worry about him making all of these decisions, and that's less pressure on him. He could be a slasher, what he's best at. And then you have the 2 heavy hitters in Kawhi and Paul George, man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yeah, again, it's championship or bust for the Clippers. I'm going to be interested to see how this works. His debut is supposed to be on Monday against the Knicks. Woo!
Oh, joy.
I'm very, very interested to see how this works. I think it will, though. I think it will work.
You think it will work? Henny, how you? What was your initial vibes off this?
Where's my coffee? It happened at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you guys know that's when I start my day to get to work.
Where's my coffee?
Where's my coffee? I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm like, yo, what just happened? It wasn't surprising, like, because it wasn't surprising that he was going to get traded. It was just a matter of when. And
When.
4 o'clock in the morning, that's appropriate time for James Harden to leave. It seems like LA is where he wanted to be this whole time. That's where he was born. That's where he was raised, born and raised, LA. So let's just see what they got, because these are a bunch of older gentlemen who know what it takes to diminish your role. It's four guys who used to be a guy. So it's gonna
The
take
guy.
some the guy. They were the
Mhm.
guy on their teams a couple of years ago, and it's gonna take some knowing yourself type of attitude
Mhm.
to really get it done. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
My initial thoughts is, wow, they're really believing in the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, and Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, on the
Um,
76ers side.
76ers, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my initial thoughts. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. About time. I thought they got a lot. I thought they got a lot of picks.
Yeah.
They got like a couple
And still
first,
be able
seconds,
to be competitive too.
still being competitive. They got some role players. They did give up. The Philadelphia did give up PJ Tucker. But I mean, outside of PJ Tucker, James Harden didn't play this season, so I wouldn't call him a rotational player at that point. But yeah, trade was crazy. I don't see how it fits. I would love to watch it. I don't see James Harden doing anything outside of holding the ball and passing it when he needs to. But we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited for four superstars, 4 Hall of Famers. I don't know if Paul George is a Hall of Famer, but 3 Hall of Famers for sure. And is that disrespectful to say?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if he's.
I'm agreeing with you.
no.
I don't know either. I'm agreeing with you.
He's a Hall of Famer.
A ring will
2K.
change your life.
You would have saw it in my face.
A ring will change your life.
Disrespectful.
A ring would change. You think he's a Hall of Famer with 1 ring?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think he's accomplished a lot. I think he's
Yeah.
like borderline. I think he's borderline. He's averaged a lot. He's led a team #1 seed at one time. He's #1 defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, injuries is a part of the game, but 1 ring can change that.
Oh, okay. I guess. But what do you feel like this puts the Clippers in the hierarchy? Chris, where did you have them before? Where do you feel like they are now?
I probably had them around maybe 4 or 5.
Before or before the trade?
Before. Yeah, before.
So where you have them now? 4 or 5?
Yeah, I could see them staying around the same 4 or 5.
That's not crazy.
And it's because of
The West.
I think it's because of the lack of dependency on Kawhi and Paul George throughout the regular season, right? I don't know if we're going to be able to depend on them an entire season, and that is what holds me to keep them where they're at.
Okay, saying that, right? At the same time, which is why you have Russell Westbrook and James Harden. James Harden don't miss games that much. Russell Westbrook don't miss games, right? So that's why you have these two.
But of the four, that's not the 2 that I want to miss. I don't want missing games. I'd much rather Paul George and Kawhi being Iron Men than those 2. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because that's them hedging against hedging
At
against them
times.
getting hurt, or they have a back-to-back tonight. I don't know if they play. Do they play?
I haven't seen anything
James
about
Harden?
Not
No,
James,
James
but
Harden's
the Clippers.
Paul George and Kawhi.
I haven't seen
Yeah, I
anything
haven't seen
about
anything.
the injury report. I could double check, but I haven't noticed anything with the injury report with either one
Do
of
they
those
play
2.
tonight?
Maybe they do, because PJ Tucker's making his debut tonight. So
Okay.
I don't know if
he don't got a mesh. He does.
Possible that I missed it.
His skill set don't got a mesh.
Yeah, he's a podium
Right.
play
But I also feel like PJ was a big loss for
Philly.
for Philly. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
'Cause
Why?
even in game 1, right? Game 1 of the NBA season, you just saw how tough and gritty he played Giannis. Giannis struggled
Mhm.
first game of the
That's
season,
true.
right? And that was a big part to PJ Tucker's defense, right? PJ Tucker sometimes might not shut a guy down, right? It might not look like it numbers wise, but he makes it tough on you every single possession.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those are kind of guys you need to win a championship, right? You don't
I
have
agree.
well, who does Philly? Philly has Pat Bev, right?
Yeah, Philly still have
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
They have Robert Covington, and he does not
You
the
mean they
same
got Robert
intensity, but
Covington?
they
They got
got
him back.
Yeah.
yeah they got him back for the fourth time.
Right.
Back for the fourth time. He can fill in that void of PJ Tucker, and I don't think they were what PJ Tucker, yes, defensively, but I don't think that's what they need right now in the beginning of the season, maybe down the line. But I think they got it covered with Robert. Robert will be there to fill that void for sure.
I mean, he's
For
he's
sure.
on the tail end of his career. He's gonna play 12 minutes.
So is PJ.
I think this opens up a spot for Reed.
It looks like they're both playing.
Yeah,
tonight.
Reed been playing.
Wait, who's they both?
Kawhi and Paul George.
They both playing tonight?
Says
I gotta see how
Melo.
much minutes they
Back to
play.
back.
I'm surprised. I
They
gotta
taking
see
it serious.
They taking
They
it
taking-
regular
they
season
taking it
serious.
serious.
They play the Lakers tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
It's a big
got
game.
it. Yeah.
Big game.
Who do you guys think that win? I mean, it's live, right? We're live,
Mhm.
right? You know what I mean? Who do you think is gonna win
Clippers.
tonight? Clippers?
Clippers. Yeah, they've been handing it to them for the last couple of
You don't think the
years.
Lakers break that streak?
nah. especially with momentum. I think momentum is in the Clippers' favor.
Yeah.
I think they got it.
And this is a personal rivalry. Like the Clippers were made a joke of for years, right? And we always talk about who is the best team in LA. And I feel like the Clippers do a really good job of trying to go out there and show them that they are up there in the same league as the Lakers when healthy, when they're playing against each other at their best. The Clippers always get the better of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As
Just
of late.
get the banner.
As of late.
As of the last 3 years.
Yeah. Regular season champs.
It's 11 straight is crazy.
Mhm.
You beating LeBron 11 straight times is crazy.
Is
Even if he wasn't even there, just him being in the building is crazy.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel like this? What do you guys feel like this trade does for Philly? Like, where do they fall? Do they fall? Do they get better? Like,
I think I don't want to forget this. Sorry. I think I love it. I love it for them because they got a 2020. They got a 27 pick. 27, 29, 24. These picks are beautiful because the 29 is a second round pick from the Clippers. The 24 is second round pick from the Clippers. They're getting older.
Wait, they just 2 second-round picks?
Yeah, that's what the Clippers are sending a 27 first-round pick swap with Oklahoma City, clearing the way focus to move their protected 26 first-round pick to the 76ers. So they have a 2026 as well. I think OKC is going to be really good in the future. I think they set themselves up for if Joel Embiid leaves. You know, they have a bunch of picks, and they can either trade those picks for another player, or they could just hold out, build around Maxey because Maxey's still young, and go from there and still have a bright future. I really like what Morey did. He just got what he could get. He probably could have got more if Harden was open to other teams, but since he wasn't, he had to take. Nah, I think he was I think he was destined. 20 and 10, man. 20 and 10. Can't
Yeah.
forget that.
Yeah, but
That's hard to find. That's hard to find. I understand this.
would you want him on your team?
I'm a Knicks fan, so no, because I have
There you
Jalen
go.
Brunson.
My point exactly.
But if you think Miami Heat wouldn't want him now, needed a point guard?
Yes, I don't think Miami Heat want him.
Yeah.
He's not.
You don't?
He doesn't fit their culture. I wouldn't want James Harden in Miami.
Why?
You want James Harden in Miami? Absolutely not.
He
I
does.
would love to see that.
Drew Holiday fits their culture.
Drew Holiday fits their culture, but
Not
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 James.
James Harden.
Not
Not
James.
James.
And he's that guy. I don't want to be disrespectful to James, but not James.
20
just
and
think-
10. Best
I just
guard in
think-
the East.
I just
Was.
think Philly is so close to. I just feel like if something goes wrong, they go straight to the bottom of the East.
You mean if Embiid gets hurt?
Exactly. B gets hurt.
So they go into the bottom of the East then.
You think Embiid gonna get hurt? He didn't get hurt last year. MVP.
They got hurt in the playoffs.
Mattered the most.
Where
That's
it
what
matters the
matters
most. All right, man. Early
Right.
season, man. A lot's been happening.
Rising star.
A lot of players who you didn't think that was gonna be good is actually
Mhm.
good. Some players took a leap. Some players actually regressed. We're not gonna get there, but I wanna talk about some players that has been surprising us, man. I don't want to take away Chris's guy from Brooklyn because I know he gonna go there. Actually, let me bounce past that to you. Hey, go first, buddy. Get your
Brooklyn Nets on.
Get your
Get your
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Nets
Nets
off
on,
real
man.
quick.
Hurry up.
bounce pass.
Cam Thomas. I don't even think we gotta sugarcoat this. My man is averaging 30 plus points a game.
Mm-hmm.
They are letting that boy play. If there's one thing that boy can do, put that ball in the basket. He is looking like the Brooklyn Nets' best player right now
Mm-hmm.
to start the season. Very surprising. They started the season and he was coming off the bench, right? And it seemed like he had a point from game one to make sure that he was gonna get a spot or get in that rotation. I believe he had maybe 24 points or 30 points off the bench game one of the season.
Yeah.
And after that he got inputted into the starting lineup and
30
it's been go time from there. So it's not something that any of us knew he couldn't do, right? We've seen him do it last year. He had a couple of games where he was on fire, right? And then we saw him get kicked right back down to the bottom of the rotation and he just wasn't playing again.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this could be the year where he finds a rhythm. But it's just going to be interesting to see if this is something that he can sustain over a full season if he continues to get these minutes, because now he's going to start being on Team Scout Report, right?
Yep.
Now they're going to be hunting him, right? They're going to know Cam Thomas is the guy for Brooklyn. He's averaging so-and-so. This is how we're going to guard him, right? You're right.
Right.
Like right now, it's kind of an unexpected thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see, not saying he's not capable, because clearly he's capable, but he's going to have to learn how to adjust to all of the different defenses that are going to be thrown at him throughout the season. So I'm very, very interested to see how this plays out.
Me being a negative Nancy, my only thing is when he gets in, their offense just looks so stagnant. Like everybody just watching, you know.
But he gets
I
in,
could
he
agree with
starts.
that.
He did the whole time.
Yeah, he starts. It's a lot of dribble.
It's a lot of dribble.
But he's
Mind you, they have a lot of
getting it off.
injuries.
He's getting to the line. His first game, he got to the line like 11 times. Second time, 5. And then he went back up to like 10 or whatever. But he's getting to the line, which means he knows how to score. He's scoring on 3 levels.
Yeah.
He's doing what we thought Jordan Poole was going to do.
Yeah. Right.
Relax, bro.
Do you think he could be a marquee guy, Chris, since he's your rising star? Like, do you build around him? Can you see a build around him?
So he would need a facility. I don't know. It's hard because I feel like he doesn't do anything else well but score.
Right.
So I feel like
It's more of a build with him.
yeah, right. It's more of a build with him than build around him because I don't really take him as a leader because at the end of the day, he's going out there to do one thing, right? He's not trying to put anybody else in position to be better.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to put himself in position to score.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, yeah, I'm being serious. So I think it's a situation, again, like HB just said, it's a situation where you build with him, right? You have to fit pieces around that can work alongside of him.
Which I think they have.
Right.
Mikal Bridges is like that. You know what I'm saying? Cam Johnson is a two-way player too, right? So those are two-way players that's gonna be playing around him. You really it's Dinwiddie, which Dinwiddie probably gotta get shipped somewhere. I would say.
Right. He is
For him to shine.
Not for him to shine, but just for it to be opened up for more shooting.
And that's the thing too. If Dinwiddie comes back, do they keep Cam in the starting lineup?
They better keep Cam in the starting lineup. I mean, do they? They're not. It's not like they're winning. They're what, 1-2, right? What are they?
Let me check this.
So if they do, right?
They're 1-2, and they're down 10 to Miami right now, and Miami's 1-3. So I mean, yeah, he's going crazy. I don't know. I mean, because he's a young player, I would keep him in, and I would just figure it out. I wouldn't start. I would have to keep Cam Thomas in because he's playing too good. It's not. You can't just find anybody in the NBA.
And it's
even
something you need, right? It's something you need.
You can't find anybody. You just can't just find a 30-point scorer in the NBA. It's not that easy on an everyday basis. Like that's not. They don't come by that often. And he's in your camp. You drafted him.
Rate.
You know what I'm saying?
Usage rate.
You got people who got usage rate who are terrible.
True. Very true.
So it's
it's a game like this where you could kind of see where Cam is gonna kind of be at because Miami's very tough defensively.
Yeah, exactly. So physical too.
So and they're physical, exactly. So this is a game where you could see where he would be at if they make a deeper run. Will he be able to sustain this? Because you're gonna be playing the tougher teams of the Bostons, the Milwaukees, the Miami Heat. Like those are going to be the tougher teams that you play against that you're going to have to figure out how to score.
The Knicks.
You're absolutely right. Another tough, not even being funny, another tough defensive team.
Yeah.
Defensive minded team. So you're going to have to find ways to be effective by scoring against these tough defenses. So that is when you really could see where he's at.
Yeah.
In terms of level of scoring.
Right.
Victor and Chet. I say Victor and Chet because Victor's getting all the shine, all the cameras. But to me, Chet is having a better season right now. I mean, it's early, but Chet is playing better. Because he's playing the 5, it's harder for the 5 to guard him. The 4, I mean, Victor's playing the 4, but Victor still looks amazing. That game that he had,
I just think.
There you go. There you go. You just always want to go negative, all the time.
No, I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't.
What you think? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just think Chet's 1 year that he had under his belt to watch the game up front helped him.
Of course. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. You said I was being negative. I wasn't.
I'm sorry. I apologize. See?
What?
Yeah, how I can apologize. You see that, Henny?
But
what?
Here we go.
Being a negative Nancy. I'm joking.
Nah, but Chat's been balling, like blocking, shooting threes, shooting well. I mean, he's shooting over 50%, but we know that's not gonna last. But he's
Yeah.
shooting well. If he can shoot 40 or even 38, I think that's amazing. I feel like him playing 65 games, 70 games is gonna put OKC a top 4 team in the West. Top 4, top 5, surprisingly. Very surprisingly. I feel like having Chet there with Shea, Shea is amazing, and you can't pack the paint when you got Chet on the court. You just can't. You can't pack the paint. You gotta guard him at the 3-point line.
Yeah, they look beautiful together. It
look-
works. A
it's
stretch
just-
big. Who would have known?
And then Victor, like I said, Victor looks amazing. He looks like an alien.
Mm.
I don't know what that is. 730 going crazy.
He struggled a little bit from 3, but
Who,
I
Victor?
think that is something.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, he's shooting 26%.
Yeah,
But it's all right. It's
He's taking off the dribble threes though, right? And
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
thing. Like,
Cause that's what he does though. He literally that's what he does, and that's why he takes them.
yeah,
It's
I-
all
go
about
ahead.
comfortability. He just needs a little bit of time
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get adjusted to the
He
NBA.
looks
Yeah,
great.
adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Huge play last night.
Huge.
Huge play.
Yeah,
Huge
yeah.
putback. No one boxed him out. He was able
Right.
to get the putback, and then they were able to
Right.
get the steal and win that game. They didn't
From
lead the
KD.
entire
Right.
game. They led exactly. They led the
KD was just
entire.
there for the longest. He just
They led for an entirety of 2.2 seconds yesterday.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the game.
they had a
end of the
96%
game.
chance of winning that game. The Suns, and blew it. 96%
Listen,
chance.
whoever
All
betted
you
on
gotta
that
do-
game is
All you
pissed.
gotta do is call timeout. All you gotta do is call timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, they shouldn't have ever been in that position.
That too.
Right.
That too.
I got unexpectedly have RJ Barrett. I am a RJ Barrett stan. I knew one of these days he'll start. He'll start, man. I knew it. All we had to do was
I
just
knew
wait
you'd
4
figure it out.
years.
I
Just
knew you'd
wait
figure
4
it
years.
out.
That's it. Like everybody, like every other NBA player, all you gotta do is wait 4 years.
You gonna
Like, who would've
go in
known?
on RJ Barrett right now? We know we're gonna talk about the Knicks later. You gonna go in on RJ Barrett right now?
He's shooting 42% from the 3-point line. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, cool.
That's all I gotta say.
How about your
40
boy
42.
DeAndre Ayton the other day had 23 rebounds. 23 rebounds. 23 rebounds. He's one of the players I did not expect to be playing like that. 23 rebounds on 10 points, but 23 rebounds is insane. The most he's ever had
A
is
double
21.
double.
And he's not a player who gets rebounds. He's not a high rebound player, right? But at the same time, what's happening over there? Why is he splitting minutes with Robert Williams? I don't get it. Why is he splitting minutes? Why is he
Chauncey
splitting
Billups,
minutes?
man. Chauncey Billups.
He played
Man,
the
I
game that he
don't-
played 30 minutes.
don't-
He got the 23 rebounds.
DeAndre Ayton is not even averaging 10 points.
It's crazy.
What is he averaging? Like 7?
Like 8.
8.8,
8.
How many rebounds he averaging?
That's tough.
15.
There you go.
Damn.
You if
Because that 20 got him there.
you would have thought that if I
Exactly.
told you he was averaging 15 and 8, you would think 15 points.
True.
You know, because it's
True.
DeAndre Ayton. He's not known for that. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Shadon Sharp is going off right now.
What's his name? Who else looks great?
I'll talk about your boy, the twin, Thompson.
Sword Thompson. Amazing. He's a winning player. Jumps off the screen every time I put the Pistons on, he jumps off my screen.
He's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Steals, blocks,
That's
rebounds,
crazy.
scoring, transition.
Everywhere.
He is all over.
They got one.
All over. Yeah.
They got
They
one.
got
Yeah, they got one.
I ain't saying he's a superstar, but he's 100% a rotational winning player.
no, absolutely.
He don't need to
He's-
score
he's-
to have a good game. He's just playing, and he's everywhere.
Right.
Like you said, he's disruptive,
Yeah.
passing lanes.
First NBA game, he had 5 blocks.
Crazy.
He had 5 blocks. First NBA game.
Detroit got one for sure.
Yeah.
His brother, I'm saying, but he's good. He's
Good too. He's good too. What's his name too on the Pistons? Jalen Duren.
Jalen is playing
Yeah,
amazing.
Jalen. Yeah, he's playing like a monster.
He
playing very well.
Wow.
Very well.
They got a really good core there with and then Monty being there. They got a really good foundation. I'm very, very excited to see what they end up doing this season. I think they're a fight for the play-in. They're a fight for the play-in. I think they're 500 right now, but I think at the end of the season there'll be a fight for the play-in. Tough out.
Yeah, they have a very, very strong core over there. Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham. You got Sir in the mix. I don't know how good Jaden Ivey's gonna turn out to be, but
he's coming off the bench. I was very surprised that Monte got him coming off the bench.
Asir Thompson is top 10 in scoring, number 1 in defense, and number 1 in assists.
Rookies.
All rookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, all rookies.
yeah.
He's
third in minutes.
He's like what Scotty Barnes, the impact Scotty Barnes had when he went to the Raptors his rookie year.
Yeah.
Like he's like that, but he's more of a scorer. He can score.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can score.
He can score.
Both of them can score. Jesus. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Any more standouts?
Cade
Luka.
He got 30. He got 30 right now.
Yeah, Luka.
Luka's not unexpected, but
yeah,
wow.
You wouldn't think that he would turn up another level. Like he looks amazing.
He
looks
doing
amazing.
He's doing too much.
I'm like, this guy's amazing. And they're
I know. Oof.
Luka
looks faster too. That's one thing I noticed. Like he looks faster. Like just moving on the court, he looks really in shape.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
He's someone that literally knows how to get to a spot. So it's just like
what?
Every year it's just getting easier and it looks like it's just getting easier and easier for him. Like just to get to his spots easier, and like Henny just said too. Now he could be fat. Now he's getting faster, stronger. So getting to these spots are going to be easier for him. So the scoring is just going to look like he ain't even trying.
Right.
He took a step back literally from like 40 feet and drained it like it was nothing.
Ridiculous. He's been absolutely amazing.
That slow fadeaway step back shit is crazy.
Crazy. Is that it? Is that all the players that's been? Not all the players.
Yeah, not all, but what we've been watching.
All right. Memphis Grizzlies look terrible. Let's talk about it.
Oh my god, that was my choice too.
Memphis Grizzlies look terrible. Let's talk about it.
0-4.
Shout out to Josh. Shout out to John Morant. They're gonna be in the plan.
Oof, that's tough.
It'll partially be his fault.
Oh, it's
33
1/3% of his fault for sure, because that's the amount of games he's missing this season.
Exactly, and then you get to see the impact.
You see
of what your decision making, what it does, how it affects your franchise, how it affects your team, the position you put them in. You know, this is gonna suck for Memphis. You know, Memphis already took a big. Memphis is bringing over Marcus Smart, right? I'm not shocked because you just brought over Marcus Smart. You just lost Steven Adams for the whole season.
Yeah.
Now you have to slide Jaren Jackson over to the 5.
Yeah.
He was probably preparing to play the 4. Some 5, but mostly the 4.
Yep.
Right? And now it's a whole adjustment for the team. and now you don't have your
Right.
superstar player on top of that.
And you just paid Bane over $200 million.
$1 million, exactly.
You got to give me
Bane
a
is
game.
showing up.
Give me a
Bane is
game. You
showing
paying
up.
$200 million. I need you to give me a game.
Yeah,
You
that
can't-
is true.
You can't
That is
swing
true.
a game.
Just one.
Yeah, they cannot. They don't need to fall to 0-5.
That's probably the only team I'm really like shocked at. I'm looking at the standings now. I'm like,
The Rockets.
Grizzlies
I'm
0-4
so
is
surprised.
ridiculous.
The
But
Rockets.
I'm not. I'm surprised, but I'm not. Okay.
Surprised.
The reason why I'm surprised is because they got it. Their coaches shown to be elite.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
even though he had great players, they weren't that like Boston was potentially like they had great potential. He actually put it together, right? Even when they was with Stevens, Brad Stevens, they still wasn't getting over the hump. They got over the hump with Ime, right? Perfect, cool. He's there. New culture. Fred VanVleet, culture setting. Dylan Brooks, culture setting. Sengun, he's playing very well.
Supposed to be a step up, yeah.
And he's playing well.
Nah, he's
Jabari
playing well.
Parker, playing well. They're playing well. I mean, they got, but at the same time, they got smoked by Magic, and then got smoked by what they lost by like 10 points from what's his name, Golden State or whatever it can be. Like they're getting smoked. Like they are in the game first half, second half, they are just getting smoked.
They still have a lot of
they're winning right
building
now.
to do.
A lot of
They have
building.
a lot of
Ironically,
got a
they're
lot of
winning right
building
now.
to do. You know, a lot of camaraderie and chemistry to build. You know, and they got a great coach for it, like you said. You know, they're building a culture over there. You know, it's gonna take some time. You have some young players over there that are probably still trying to learn how to be team players. Because you got to remember, these kids, some of these kids come in, some have the game like a Sir where you could plug him in and he's everywhere. But others are just used to getting the ball and being the man all the time, and they just want to dominate. They don't know other ways to navigate and figure out how I could be effective in a basketball game if I'm not just scoring. So those are some things that these players got to figure out, you know. So it's gonna be a lot of building over there. I don't see Houston going anywhere as of yet.
You think that it's a high possibility they gonna make the play-in?
I
Nah,
thought the
I don't
Rockets
see it.
Like
was-
from
I don't see it.
I mean, they have. I don't see it.
they
Unless
have a good mix. It's a good mix.
they have a
He
good
was
mix.
trying to, he was
but
trying to see it, but he said I can't see it.
Yeah,
I've been watching the games.
See it.
And the one game I feel like they could have won, and I believe that was against the Spurs. They lost. Like they just don't look good. They just fall apart.
I just feel like the first step to even trying to make the plan is having some kind of superstar.
I just think
I
I
don't
need an
even-
identity. They don't have one yet.
I don't even think, but
I think it's both. Both.
I don't think
I
you
don't
need
think-
a superstar to
I
make
don't
the
think they
playoffs.
have anybody that's even on the verge of being a superstar.
They just need to play good defense and rebound the ball.
They got the coach for that.
They can get to the play-in with just playing great defense and rebounding the ball.
hmm
So they're gonna get to the play-in, you're saying?
Nah. I
Alright.
don't know what they gonna do. They're gonna have a number 1 draft pick again. That's crazy. I'm like, yo, what we doing? But the thing about it is that they're competing, which I could respect, right? I
Right.
respect the fact that they're competing. It's not like they're not competing. They're competing. That's what even
Right.
make it crazy to me. I'm like, y'all really trying and y'all losing. But I mean, it's early. It's early.
Well,
I'm here for it.
And you said they were winning right now?
Yeah, they winning by 10 to Charlotte.
There you
Oh
go.
my God,
Yeah,
Charlotte.
they
is
up-
another
they up
team
10 to
that's
Charlotte.
disappointing.
They're up 11.
What do y'all think about LaMelo Ball?
Just
At
he's
this
solid.
point?
It's like he's good. It's just what are they gonna put around him?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's it. You just gotta like I like Brandon Miller. He's showing off. He's been doing this thing. He's a tough guy. Him and Stewart got into it. Stewart is a big dude, and he stood up to him, which is cool. That just shows he has a dog in him. But it's just about time, and I think I just hope it's not a situation where LaMelo has to waste his talents and have to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
They just really need to start developing because Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward.
Gordon's been playing solid
Bridges.
lately. He's played every game.
They can upgrade that.
Of
definitely.
course. I mean, he's a vet. He's a vet.
You know,
LaMelo just
don't waste LaMelo's time, man. Don't waste LaMelo's time. That's all I'm saying.
But LaMelo's not playing that great right now either. He also needs to pick it up. He's shooting 25% from the field.
Yeah,
Did
LaMelo's
he
not
just come
playing
back
great
from
either.
injury?
I mean, he can't go left.
Didn't he just come back from injury?
Oh, don't give him an excuse at the beginning of the game.
I give him excuses. Who's still to come back to
Bro,
Charlotte?
He was fine. They just wanted the number one pick. They wanted Victor. They wanted Victor and got Brandon.
That would have been Hollywood in Charlotte. That would have been Hollywood.
Victor and LaMelo.
That would have been Hollywood.
Him going to know Charlotte. That wasn't happening. That wasn't happening.
Victor and LaMelo would have been crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where Victor went to because I'm tuning in.
Yeah, Victor's amazing.
I'm tuning in.
Early season impressions for the New York Knicks. 4 or 5 games.
Finally, a topic I care about.
Go ahead, Henny. How do you feel about the New York Knicks? What are your early impressions? Good, the bad, the ugly.
I'm no negative, Nancy. I was just checking into the score
right now. Well, they down.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, they down. It don't matter. We already beat them, so it don't matter. Green cup. His cup just disappeared.
Oh yeah, it's green cup.
Yeah,
I can't show the logo.
The logo.
They ain't.
He's drinking his background.
Yeah. So what? Let's just start off with a negative because I know y'all love the negative stuff.
Oh my gosh! Start off with a negative.
Randall, all these stars that's supposed to be our stars on our team need to pick it up immediately. Because the people who are our so-called role players are showing up. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Mitchell, and that's it. Hart, Mitchell, Hart, DiVincenzo, Hardenstein. They all doing what they need to do. And we have like I always said, we had some really good role players. But what we could put it together is if we have these stars. RJ, he's playing amazing. As I said earlier in the show, he's shooting 42% from the 3-point line.
Yes,
that's great. 80% from the free throw line. That's great. You know? But Jalen Brunson and Randall, they just got. I know they're gonna pick it up. I just need to see it now, immediately. Knicks always start slow. We know that. We went on a run after January.
December.
Well, the trade deadline when we got Hart.
December 4th. We went 37.
You're right.
And 22.
Right, you're right. And then we on another one when we got Hart too as well.
Yeah, we won 9 straight.
Yeah. So we are slow starters. But we need to start early. Like that's how good teams finish deep in the playoffs. So let's pick it up.
My early impressions are Mitchell Robinson looks great. Stronger, bigger, more focused, more disciplined. Not jumping at dumb fakes, staying on his feet. He played. The last couple of games he played against Evan Mobley dominated. Valanciunas, they got smoked, but he in his one-on-one matchup dominated. He had 10 offensive rebounds, just rebounds. He played against Clint Capella, dominated him. That Clint Capella Trae Young connection didn't happen all game. Not one lob he got when Mitchell was in the game. Every time they try to lob it, Mitchell is deflecting it every single time. That pick and roll, the bounce pass off the pick and roll, Mitchell's there. I'm like, this guy is he's watching film. Henny likes to focus on us not having a stretch five. When I say us, I say the New York Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan, right? But I feel like Mitchell Robinson's playing like a top 12 center in the NBA, and the only ones that are above him are the ones that average over 15 points, possibly. So you know what I mean? At the same time, his backup center should be a starter somewhere. He's amazing too. Hartenstein is amazing. He's been playing well. Josh Hart seems like he's hurt or something. I don't know. Josh Hart his motor just seems down. Something seems off about him. I can't really figure it out. I'm just keep watching. I don't know what it is. When he gets the board, gets the rebound, usually he just run down and try to get a layup. He was great in fast break last year, one of the top players in fast break. This year he's just not even. He doesn't even go all the way. He's not trying to score on fast breaks anymore.
Sorry, RJ's leading the league in fast break points, by the way.
That's amazing. And RJ's playing amazing. RJ Barrett, if he continues this play, he has officially taken a leap. Because he's not just playing on one side of the court, he's playing two-way basketball, and he's shooting effectively, which is what we need RJ to do. And he's getting to the line, and he's making his free throws. I don't know what his free throw numbers are on the top of my head, and one of you guys could look at it and see it, but he's making his free throws.
80%.
80%?
Yes, sir.
Like I just said, he's making his free throws. Jalen Brunson is hurting me. I don't want to believe it. But he's just missing easy shots. Like, literally easy shots. And I just don't get it. But, I mean, it could just be early season woes.
I think so.
I'm not going to trip until like 20 games. So. I'm not going to trip 20 games. The IQ looks amazing.
Definitely front runner for 6-man. I don't see nobody else doing what he's doing. Give it to him. Just give it to him. Please. He deserves it.
What are you doing right now? You watching the game? He said, "Just give it to him. Just give it to him."
I am not. I'm talking about 6-man. I said, just give it to him.
Okay.
I'm not. How dare I watch a show while on a show? That's crazy.
How do you feel about the Knicks, bro, Chris?
I don't want to hear what he's gonna say.
I'm just gonna piggyback on what you guys said. I mean,
okay,
again,
I want to hear
it. It's great to see that, you know, for right now, RJ is taking the leap. It looks like he's confident in what he's doing. He's being efficient, right? That was our biggest thing last season. What we were saying with RJ, he has to be efficient. He has to knock down open shots, and he got to make his free throws. Mm-hmm. So it's good to see that he's starting off the season right. And again, to the two-headed monster, we got to see Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle got to be better. Jalen Brunson is getting to his spots. He's just missing open shots. Yesterday, I thought he was going to be out the shooting role. He started the game, I think 3 for 3 or 2 for 2. Mm-hmm. He had like 2 good pull-up jump shots, get into his spots. And I'm thinking that was going to be – I thought he was going to have a night. Mm-hmm. I thought he was going to have a night. But then he started struggling later on in the game. But I feel like he'll figure it out. He's getting to his spots. And that's the positive sign of it, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like he's being shut down. He's getting to where he needs to get to. He's just missing easy shots, as you said before.
Yep.
Julius Randle, I think he's gonna pick it up as well too. Last year he had a stretch where he was dominant, and he really ramped it up. I think they're just, you know, trying to figure it out again this year, right? RJ is getting off, but they need to have it where they can all click at the same time. I think that's when the Knicks are going to be extremely dangerous, is when all of them can do the things that we are expecting from them at the same time. It can't be RJ's doing it, but now Randle and Brunson aren't doing it, or Brunson is doing it and now RJ is not being efficient anymore, right? So RJ is one of the main concerns, right? Again, Brunson, I'm not really worried because, again, he's getting to his spots. He's just missing easy shots. And, again, I think Randle will pick it up. But I think they need to do it sooner than later just so that they don't fall too far behind, and it's a climb up the Eastern Conference, you know?
Yeah.
So they gotta focus and lock in a lot sooner than later.
I don't feel like there's a lot of room for error. I mean,
Right.
I think this the third spot is up for taking. I feel like they're right there with Philly. Philly has the best player, so I'm gonna put Philly above them. I don't feel like the Cavs are in their league. I mean,
I think losing Harden puts the Knicks above Philly. to be
really,
honest. Yeah.
I feel like Maxi's like that.
Maxey is like that, but he's a Cam Thomas. That plays defense.
Okay, so what is that? A two-way scorer?
Right. Yeah, but
Right. That's my point. That's why literally what you just said. He's a two-way scorer. He's like Cam Thomas. He can get you 30.
I just feel like you need more.
And he's shooting over 40-something% from three.
I just feel like you need
Taking
more.
like 8 attempts.
Philly needs more. They still need more.
More.
Still need more.
They do need more. To be in that top tier, they do.
Because right now you have no facilitator.
Maxi's going to be a facilitator.
Okay.
Who you going to get the ball to?
Well, they don't have a choice.
I mean, who's he going to get? All right, so this week, as he's been Eastern Conference Player of the Week, what
What is
assists?
Go ahead, tell me.
Man, I love it. I love it. And he knows why. He knows why. He knows why.
All right, he had against the Bucks, he had 8 assists. Against the Raptors, 7 assists, and against the Trailblazers, 4 assists, and he had 10 rebounds in that game. So I mean, 36 and 6 is tough.
It is tough.
Shooting 50% and 56 from 3. That's tough.
So again, right?
Tell me.
He is going to be in the same situation as Cam Thomas, right? Now, defenses are going to focus on just Tyrese Maxey. Not saying he's not capable. He's more than capable. But now he's going to be the main focus, one of the main focuses on a scouting report.
Yeah,
he is.
You have
He's your main wing scorer.
Yeah,
The
but you also
guard
have
position,
Tobias
yeah.
I'm saying he's your main guard. He's your main guard. So
Okay.
he got to be on the scouting report.
A guard,
Embiid and then him.
right? A guard can
Giannis,
can
Dame.
double off of what's his name? What's the other guard? Whoever the other guard is, they can double off of that if that's the case.
Maxey is the 2 now.
The defending
He's the
guard
number 2 on that team.
Right, the defending guard can double off of the other guard to guard Maxey, and a big can double off of whoever they're guarding to double Joel.
Nah, you're not. See, that's the thing, right? Because you got DeAnthony Melton, who's also a good shooter.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'd rather him beat me than Maxey. That's all. He is a good shooter, but how many games can he win?
You said you're gonna help off of Melton?
No, I'm just saying, like, what to Chris's point, he's going to be the focus. Maxey's not going to be able to go 1-on-1 anymore. He's going to see more crowd control because he likes to get in the paint. Now the paint is going to be clogged for him. I'm just saying they're going to.
He's taking like 9 threes a game.
I understand that.
Over 50%.
I'm just saying when you're the focus of when you're the focus
so
when you're the
last season,
focus
he
of
did
an
the same
offense. When you're the focus of a defense thing, you get different looks.
look.
It's not like you're gonna get the same looks.
He averaged 36 and 6 last year.
No. I'm talking about from 3. He shot over 40% from 3 last year.
I didn't say he wasn't capable, right? And you got to understand, last year he was not the number 2. Again, I'm not saying he's not capable. Maxey is more than capable. I'm just saying he's going to be in a position now where he is going to be one of the centers of attention.
Mm-hmm.
It's not James Harden anymore.
Maxey might be an all-star this year.
Possible. If Philly is playing well enough, he can be.
He might be an all-star this year.
They need that third seed.
They need Tobias Harris to turn into Tobias Harris.
Tobias in high school.
No, Tobias, like at least in Detroit, I'll take that.
Nah,
I'll take Tobias in Detroit.
Clippers Tobias was an all-star.
Listen,
He was.
in
Clippers
Detroit.
Tobias, all-star.
I don't remember
Clippers?
Tobias ever being an all-star.
Tobias was never all
I
star.
don't remember that.
Yes, he was.
I don't
Let me
remember.
check. Let me check my
I
facts.
remember
Go ahead.
he played great in Detroit and LA, and then
He
went
was
to Philly.
never all. That's impossible. That's something that I would say is impossible.
Now I hope
No
he's all. I hope
disrespect.
he was an all-star. Now I hope. Dude, look it up. I hope he's wrong. I'm a Tobias
He
Harris.
was never all star. He was never all star. I don't gotta look. He was never all star.
How y'all feel about the Lakers, bro? How
If he
y'all feel
wasn't.
about the Lakers?
Very up and down. I feel like the Lakers are still depending a lot on LeBron James.
That's the problem. The
They
problem
got
with
it.
the Lakers is that their best player is LeBron James.
That is the
That
problem.
is an issue.
Yep.
And until that changes,
They're gonna be in a- they're gonna
Yeah,
be in a world
but
of
how
trouble.
do you change that? Do you get somebody else to put in the fold, or do you more so expect somebody to step up?
you
Like
expect
somebody to step up.
they have everything.
D'Angelo Russell has to be better. Anthony Davis has to be better.
D'Angelo Russell.
I say
playing
that
like-
because when I'm watching the games, LeBron sits. It's like it's two different teams out there. It's like everybody's.
Exactly.
It's like everybody's just going for this. I'm
It
like,
shouldn't be such a
what
drop off
happened?
when LeBron comes off the court.
it's like agenda basketball.
It's like
Yeah.
it's a whole new team.
Christian Wood is taking every. He's just trying to go up. You know, he's trying to get.
yeah,
He looks horrible.
trying to get another
horrible.
contract.
Horrible.
Trying to get another contract.
Horrible. He looks terrible.
See, and that's not how you get a contract. You gotta let the
Not
game
like
come
that.
to you. He's out there just trying to do something.
Fadeaway jump
Not
shots.
a bunch of nothing.
They got
I
Cam
don't
Reddish
get it.
playing. I'm like, why?
Yeah, they weren't up watching the Knicks games. That's
I'm
why.
like, why is Cam Reddish on the court right now? To do what?
Yeah, he's
To give
taking
me-
minutes from players. Gabe Vincent been a disappointment. I
I think he hit 1-3 this whole entire year.
Who? Cam?
Gabe?
Gabe Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's he. I did not expect this from him.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
didn't.
He should have
I
stayed
really
in
didn't.
Miami.
Nah, he did the right thing. He cashed out.
Yeah, he cashed out. That's what it is. And Miami knew that it was a one hit wonder.
Palinka should
So
have
that,
left.
that's
him
why
in
they didn't
Miami.
offer. Yeah, exactly.
My man
Exactly.
is shooting.
I said this in the summer that they what I read was the Lakers doubled down on a player who probably only could do it once.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
He is-
What it's
he is
looking like.
shooting-
I'm not saying this
He
happened.
is shooting less than
what it's looking like.
1%. He's shooting less than 1% from three.
Jesus Christ.
It's so crazy too, right? Because LeBron
1%.
Less than.
LeBron is frustrated early. You can see he's frustrated. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm
Don't worry.
giving
Remember
y'all
what I
the
said? It's
ball
gonna be a new team.
wide
in the
open, and
deadline.
y'all missing. And Austin Reeves is getting cooked on defense. Cooked, absolutely cooked.
I didn't-
Walk to the
With all
paint.
the wings, I didn't think we had to say that. Like, I didn't think that was going to be a thing. I thought he would be able to hide because they had so many wings. But
There's
I'm
no
there.
way how are the Lakers gonna sustain this if LeBron has to take on so
Yeah.
much throughout the regular season.
I don't
Right,
like the pairing
right.
with D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves. I don't like it.
You're not gonna be able to keep up with the Denvers, now the
Mhm.
Clippers,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I don't
Golden
like it.
States.
What?
Like it's
ISO.
gonna be hard.
It's too much. I feel like the only way Austin Reeves is getting off is pick and roll, side pick and roll, side pick and roll, side pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. And that's how D'Angelo gets off, right? So they
Mhm.
running a whole lot of pick and rolls,
Yeah.
Mhm.
getting nowhere, giving the ball to AD and letting him jab step, pivot,
Mhm.
spin, brick. What are we doing?
Oh,
frustrating.
man. It's funny to watch. It's really funny to watch because I had such a high expectation for these guys.
Don't even worry. LeBron's
And-
gonna have a new roster by February.
Yeah, I said that. I said that before.
It's up.
Yeah, they're gonna
You
change
gonna
it.
blink, and LeBron's gonna have a brand new team.
Listen,
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell got a great tradable contract. 17 mil
It's
is
gonna be-
amazing.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
LeBron and Zach LaVine. Watch.
Ooh. Hey. Hey, talk
You know-
about it. Talk
You know what he's
about
gonna
it.
do with Zach LaVine?
No, talk about it. D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
They do need a point guard for
The
now.
Bulls do
I'll
need a-
trade
the Bulls
Austin
do need a
Reeves.
point guard. Nah, they just paid him.
Now you wildin'.
Why not? 4 for 54. I'll trade Austin Reeves for Levine. I'll trade my whole backcourt. For Levine?
They're not even asking for that. You need to chill. You just antsy
Whatever
right
they-
now. You need
first
to
of all,
chill.
Lakers don't even got enough draft picks to go get Levine. But let's
Yeah,
just say
they
they got
don't.
Levine.
Now they got. Wait, did they give
Yeah.
up they 2 draft picks? No, they still got them.
They still got
The
two
ones they
draft
did-
picks?
Yeah, the ones that they didn't want to trade.
Oh, yes.
They've been
give up-
holding
yeah.
off of them.
Give up D'Angelo Russell.
And those 2 picks,
Those two
Rui
picks.
Hachimura.
you could- you could-
wanna
you
go
could feed-
score.
you could feed into Zach LaVine. That could be a future AD and Zach LaVine. Forget those
sounds-
picks. I think you could survive after LeBron leaves.
It'd be
Like
a-
that.
a
That's why
really-
they really don't want to trade those picks, because LeBron leaves, now what? But if you get Zach LaVine, he did go to UCLA.
I think he's from LA. Is he not from LA?
He did go to
I don't
UCLA.
think- I don't.
I'm not
think
sure.
so.
I'm not sure if he's from LA, but he did go to UCLA. That's
He
interesting.
said he want to play for the Lakers too. And you know he's Clutch Sports.
Tough. Where's Tony?
And I heard that he's a player to keep an eye on this year. So
Who's
like,
Zach?
yeah, that could
He
possibly.
been in trade. He been in trade rumors since last year. He was supposed to be a Knick.
Yeah,
I
he
think it's
was.
gonna be all. I think contingent on how the Bulls do this season.
Yeah, by the
Yeah,
trade
what they're
deadline.
looking like, yeah, by the trade deadline, I think that move is probably going to be made.
I don't think so. I think the Bulls is cool with
Yeah.
just being average. I really do. I feel like the Bulls are okay with being average.
It's crazy because they should. I don't know if I would have gone into the season with that team. I think I would have been selling. Just
That's-
a simple
that's
fact. 'cause
my point.
I can get a lot with DeRozan. I can get a lot with
Levine,
You know what don't sell
Levine.
tickets? Draft picks.
Yeah.
super understandable. But if I just play some MJ nostalgia music and just give out some bobbleheads, I'll maintain. I'll maintain for a couple for this year.
They should sell. They should trade. They should trade Vucevic, right? In December.
They just signed him. They just
in December.
signed him too.
Trade him.
Yeah.
He's playing amazing right now, right?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna continue that streak, right? A stretch
Yeah,
5 that can give you a double.
just doesn't play defense.
Cool. Pay him. Oh, okay. Tell Memphis to go get him.
Memphis.
Yeah, put him at the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Put him at the 5,
Yeah.
and Jaren can slide back to the 4.
There you go.
But he's so expensive though. That
Yeah,
wouldn't fit.
3
They're
years,
paying a lot of
but two-
money.
Yeah, but his years is it's not a lot. You could absorb that for a couple seasons. Win now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DeRozan is the
I like
player
it.
that I don't
Ju-
know.
I
where it's
would
gonna
do
go.
it. I gotta see what our team looks like when Ja comes back. Because if it's not worth it, if we still bad, I'm not gonna win now move if I'm the Grizzlies,
Why?
because we probably will be
He's
like
saying, he's saying
And
after
Just
we-
gotta
if
make
we have
the
a bad
playoffs. I
record.
understand, but they just got to make the playoffs. That's gonna be their attitude. Just make the playoffs.
at
well, they're already
25
5.
games.
They're already
You can
5.
see
They're
where you
already
at at
4
25
games. They're already 4 games in the hole
Yeah.
to that point.
And
to
the West,
the
the
25
West
game
is
mark.
stacked. The West is stacked.
Yeah.
And to the 25 game mark, they're already down 4 games.
Yeah.
Right.
4 games lost, gone.
Yeah.
So now you got 21 games to try to figure it out and that be comparable at that point.
Yeah.
Any positive for the Lakers? Because
They have LeBron.
they got LeBron.
I think it's also, again, it's a case of a lot of struggles over there too as well. So a couple of guys figure it out. The Lakers dynamic could change.
For sure. And LeBron's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they,
Sounds good.
they just got to steer the ship, figure some things out. They got a lot of new pieces too. That they have to try to plug in here and there. I just think if
Just stay
Christian
above
Wood,
500 till trade deadline.
If Christian Wood doesn't work out, I just don't know where he goes because it was
This is
hard.
the last stop?
I don't know because it was hard enough to find him a place to go to begin with.
Yeah.
Right. He was a free agent for a while.
Yeah, for a very long time.
Nowhere to go. So it's like, who really wanted him?
Mm-hmm.
So
Start learning Mandarin.
This could.
Sidebar. I want to give a quick shout out to Kelly Oubre too. He's been balling.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He could play the two.
Forgot
I'll
he was
throw
on
him
the
at the
Sixers.
two.
But yeah. All right.
He was on the Sixers.
Golden State Warriors is on a hot. They're on a hot start. They're 3-1 right now. Maybe 4-1. They play Sacramento. I don't think so. Honestly, look. Let me be honest with you. Steph Curry is my early
They're playing
MVP vote
so
right now.
good. They're playing.
Steph Curry is
so good.
my early MVP.
Why is this working?
Not named
like,
Joker.
how is this working? How is this working?
Chris Paul's amazing.
Yes, he is.
Chris
he
Paul
is.
is
Let's
really
give all
amazing.
the credit. Let's give all the credit to him. Yes,
Chris
he's the
Paul's
best guard on
amazing.
that team.
Off the bench, for sure.
On peace.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Chris Paul looks great. Even in the starting lineup, he was looking good.
Yeah.
Yes, the best starting guard on that.
They should get this win tonight. De'Aaron is down. I believe with the ankle injury. So
Yeah. I started believing when they beat Sacramento. I became a believer when they beat Sacramento. I was like, what?
Yeah. Chris Paul just brings a different aspect of depth to their roster.
They're not
That
turning the
bench.
ball over that much anymore. It's crazy.
Exactly. He brings pace.
CP3 is not CP3. Curry's really playing his natural position, which is a shooting guard. CP3 allows that, and it's so good. That bench mob that they have of Gary Payton, of Saric, of
Kuminga.
oh
Moody.
my God.
Yeah.
Moody seeing minutes and being productive.
Yeah.
CP3 he just changes that team in a
Saric
beautiful way.
is a huge pickup too. Huge.
Yeah. Stretch big.
Stretch
He's
big.
he's playing a little bit of
rebounds.
defense.
He's physical.
Yeah. He's very that's a very solid team. I don't know how far they I don't know how far they go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't see right now. I can't see if they're stopped in a playoff setting. I think a playoff setting makes them even more dangerous because of how different paces they could play. The slowdown game is in their benefit. Having CP3 at the helm, having Curry and Clay run off of screens
Clay is having a little slow start too, I believe.
I really think because it's Clay, bro. It's Clay.
Yeah.
Right.
Next game he gonna have 60.
Yeah,
60 without touching the ball or some crazy
negative
stat.
5 dribbles.
Yeah, some crazy that he just shot with his shoulder the whole night or something. He's fine. He's one play I could say it's fine.
It's whatever.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. But
I think it's really because of Draymond too. Because when you watch, because Chris Paul is gonna make the right move, right? He was gonna make the right play. The thing about it with Draymond knows them inside out, so he knows. All right, look, Clay needs to get a bucket. You know what I mean? Like it's just Draymond and running that first unit and Chris Paul running that second unit. Collision course for Western Conference Finals with the one and only Joker, best player in the NBA. Collision course. That's how I see it right now. Collision course. I got the Warriors winning. I got the Warriors coming out the West. I said that already, but this just made me look like a genius. And it's early, so I'm here for it.
I still got Denver coming out the West, but
there you go.
Denver looks
amazing. They look great.
They sure do.
they really do. They really do. special.
They look like they're playing a whole different game.
They do everything.
They're like, yo, we figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually sometimes what happens after a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You figure.
I'm hearing rumblings. I'm hearing rumblings that if they win the second one, they're a dynasty.
How? Back to back makes you a dynasty? No.
Hey, same
Who's the
team.
last back to back that? Who's the last back to back that wasn't?
Who was the last back to back?
Kobe. No, Kobe didn't have the last back to back. I think
He did.
Bron had the last back to back.
Back to back championships?
Oh, KD.
Yeah.
KD had the last back to back. KD and Steph.
What?
It
Yeah,
was a
you're right.
dynasty. You said that wasn't. I think. Yeah, the back to back was them. Yeah.
I'm saying, who was the last that?
Yeah.
Who
the
was
last-
the last team that won that wasn't a
You
dynasty?
think Kobe? You think that second Kobe run was a dynasty? When he won back to back and lost his third one, first round.
Nah.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
They ain't
No.
do nothing after that. They were
Yeah.
terrible after that forever.
They did a lot though.
I'm saying after that. I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
just
It could
saying,
be.
I know.
I mean, I don't know what is considered a dynasty. That's what. How many? I think it will have to be like 4 years, right?
4 years. See what they do in 4 years.
Of consistent winning.
Okay.
2 out of 4.
All I'm saying is, the
four.
dynasty talk is coming. If they win a second ring, the dynasty talk is coming. That's all.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Eyesonpodium podcast, episode 61.
Nice.
That's crazy. I didn't even
Nice.
We'll talk about it after we get off.
Nice. We did something. He did a boo boo. He did a boo boo.
One upload tonight.
I am weak. He did not record this. He did not record this.
I hit
You
one
never
record.
What? We got all the time in the world. Welcome to the Eyesonpodium podcast. We about to start.
Episode
Oh my.
61. Episode 61, baby.
Please comment, like, subscribe. We're gonna upload this later for the people that missed it. We're gonna upload this later so you can catch the recap. We appreciate y'all. Keep commenting, liking, subscribing. We on the road to 1,000 subs on YouTube. We appreciate everyone that's tuned in on YouTube. Keep blowing us up, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate love.
Before. Never mind.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out of it. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think